Hi y'all, I am Grey Googlich, and today I'm going to be showcasing for you today Storage Hunter Simulator. So this game is kind of like if you would take the idea of Pawn Stars and Storage Wars, kind of like combine them together into a single game. So you start off in a trailer. You are gonna buy some stuff from a storage unit, basically purchase a storage unit and sell the contents. So we're gonna start on easy. This game is gonna be the easy category. So we're gonna be doing buy the pawn shop easy, which means we will not be difficulty swapping. It means that our renown gain is not going to be boosted by swapping it between easy and hard through most of the run. So with that, we're going to get started by going over here and half a second to double check, make sure everything's running right. There we go. We're going to start in three, two, one, to go. All right, so we're going to start by checking that our auctions. We've got 4 village people. That is really, really good. We're going to pick up every single item in this house, every single one. If it would let me, just click that. There we go. Got it. There are a ton of different items. We're going to take everything that's not nailed down and stuff that probably should be. And we're going to run outside now and grab our Umeboshi truck. It is a K truck, like an Isuzu kind of truck. We're going to take that, and we're going to drive it real quick around like so. And we're going to pull out all of our blue items. Blue items are rare. We cannot identify blue items directly right now. So what we're going to do is just drop them like that. And drop them in the back. And now we're going to pick up everything else that's not purple. Purple item gets left behind because we don't really want to deal with identifying the purple item. It's one of those things where, like, sort of the Pawn Stars thing, you got to take someone and have it, like, have them identify it and appraise it. And it takes them a bunch of in-game time to do that. Which is kind of cool. It gives you the whole idea of like, oh, well, yeah, you gotta wait for them to figure out what it is, how much it's worth, they'll give it back to you. It's really cool casually. It is not a lot of fun for the speed run. So our goal throughout all of this is just get as many blue items as possible and as many green items as possible. Now you might say, well, we can't identify blue. We will, in fact, be able to identify blue after our first auction. So we're gonna do that in a little bit. But first, we need to get all of these items that we just stole from our house and load them in the back. Basically, all the small stuff typically goes in the back first, with the exception of the toilet. Toilet is big and cumbersome, so it goes in with all of the other small items. Even though it is itself quite large, quite cumbersome. It's just oddly shaped problem. So you don't want to like try and mess around with figuring out how to stack that in the middle of a gigantic stack of crap. It just kind of sets off to the side there. It's usually a bit further back, but that's fine. We're fine where it is. We're going to open that up, and we are going to try and get this a bit further back. There we go. That scanned. You are scanned as well. And that should be all of our small items. So we're going to twist this thing around right here, like so. And we're going to drop it right here on the back so that it's resting on the tailgate. And then we're going to grab our stove right here. Grab that. Drop that right on the end up here. That's going to give it some counterweight. We're going to take our sink and our set of drawers there. Do that. Drop this lovely table on top. We're going to drop this fume hood on top of the table. And now you're going to say, well, how are we going to get this fridge in here? Like, it's all full up. Look at that. Going to back up. We're going to slightly back up, and we're going to twist this, and we're going to jam it directly in the middle of the pile. That is what we call truck stuffing. Bed stuffing, rather. So bed stuffing is jamming objects into the truck while it is in a state of incorporeality. If the truck is moving, all objects on it are incorporeal. We'll show that off by flipping this sign up here with some of our stuff. So as you can see, when it touched the stuff, it just went straight through it. It's incorporeal. None of it has physics. It will regain physics when we stop the truck. It's just so that stuff doesn't fall off when you're driving. It's part of their idea. We really did not thread the needle properly with that, so we're going to have to back our way in, like so. Simple as that. We're going to stop, and everything's about to explode off the back, like so. So all of our stuff like that. And we're going to get back into our truck. Going to hit N to do unstuck. And we're going to go to our first auction. Now, normally if this were any difficulty run, this would allow us to swap back and forth between them at any given time. We would use hard to sell stuff. We would use easy to buy auctions. We stick on easy to buy auctions primarily because it lets us always win the auction and always make a profit off of it. Yeah, we were kind of out of... That was a little weird. not the best situation. But we're gonna just win this auction real quick. Basically, no matter how much we bid, we're always gonna make a profit. We want to see anywhere from $200 to $300 for the auction. That's our ideal. Means there's nothing incredibly rare there, but there are some rare things. We're definitely trending towards the purple item territory, which is not ideal. Okay. We might have like 1 or 2 rares, or we might have a purple. Nobody wants a purple. Please be rare. You're rare. Excellent. We can't scan rares yet. We can scan greens, so we're going to do that. I'm going to guess there are 2 purples in here. Or two greens, rather. Sorry, 2 blues. Words. We only see the 1 blue, but I think the chest is also blue, so that counts as a blue item. Oh, and we've got this card album. Cool. So that's perfect. We got 3 rare items in this first one. That's actually really, really good luck. Incredibly good luck, actually, now that I think about it. Very uncommon to see that many blue items in one auction, especially at the start. That's fantastic. It's a great start to the run. We are going to load up all of these things. That grinding wheel is technically in the truck right now because it's touching the bed. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. See, it's just gonna drive away. That's how you're supposed to treat a bunch of antique items, right? We're just doing what anyone else would do. We're driving very quickly with a bunch of stuff that we took out of a storage unit. Alright, so we're gonna pop in here and sell all of this. We can't sell the blues just yet, but we will be able to momentarily. We're gonna stop here. I'm gonna wait till the truck is technically stopped. Sell all of these things. Run out the front door. Like so. We're gonna see it pop up for fixing items. Renovations. So we're going to take a gigantic loan. Biggest loan we can over the longest period of time. We're gonna buy our level 2 gun and our level 1 fix-it tool. We're going to scan all of these items that we couldn't scan before. Like so. They're all in good quality. What about you? You. You're broken. We're going to fix that. That's part of the quest we have to do. That's actually really fortuitous. So we sell all of those, and now we're going to go to the other island. There are 2 islands. We are going straight to the second island, where we're going to do 2 auctions. We're going to come back, and then we're going to do 2 more auctions. And that should ideally set us up for having everything done this first day. We're going to hit a bunch of road signs. We're also going to use our, do a thing called tablet driving, where we drive our truck while using the tablet, like a responsible adult would do. Okay, so that's going to start at 5 p.m. We're only going to get 1 going over here. That's not ideal. It means we're probably going to go to a second day, which is totally fine. We've done 1 auction. We're doing 1 over here. We'll do 2 when we get back, and then we'll pick up another day and probably do 2 more. So this is looking like a 6 auction run. And that's fine. That's kind of the average. We'll see how things go depending on where we are and what's going on. But yeah, unfortunately, we'd have to wait in order to access that second auction that's over here. And that's part of the RNG of this run is you can get really lucky and get a whole bunch back to back. It is theoretically possible to do 6 auctions in the first day. It's just not routine. Routine is to get about 4 to 5. And that's just because we're doing specific auctions at specific places. Alright, let's go loot this. I don't see a lot of good stuff in there at this point. We're gonna just... I'm gonna guess probably 150 to 200 bucks based on that first 3 glance we took. Possibly even lower. But this is basically the entire core concept of the game. So we're going to go around, we're going to buy stuff, we're going to stack things. That is terrible. So this auction itself is probably... I would say this probably wasn't worth it. Like driving all the way over here. It's unfortunate, but sometimes this kind of stuff happens. At that price, I'm all but guaranteeing that that box in the back is locked. This cooler is not one of the ones that we can open up. There is a variant of that you can, but not that particular one. Let's sell all of our other insta-sell stuff. Chemicals. Common television. Look at that CRT. They say it's a common television, but, like, any one of us would absolutely love to have that CRT. You can tell, like, this was a game that was made for people who don't realize the value of CRT televisions. There's also VCRs you can find, that kind of stuff. It's basically any kind of, like, old electronics you can find in this game. There's a lot of other different things you can pick up. There's a huge variety of things that are all late game. Early game, it's very much, usually toilets, clocks, stoves, tables, that kind of stuff. And that is, in fact, locked. So, because it is locked, there's nothing we can do with it. We're just gonna have to sell it as though it were just a green item. And we're gonna go back over. So, unfortunately, this was not a successful trip. But it happens. It's, c'est la vie, part of the game. So we're gonna head on back over. Usually the bridges are great times for doing donations, so as I'm driving back, I'll probably call for donations here. Once going out and once coming back. There should be, should be more than enough time to do 2 or 3 for each one of those, and then we're gonna go back to just rapid fire cycling through auctions, stacking stuff, jamming stuff in the back, hitting road signs. Because road signs are fun. Also, possibly getting up on 2 wheels. Ooh. Anyway, we're going to get back over there, and I think we can bring up our tablet and do some tablet driving. Yeah, Village People has 2 auctions. We're going to go with the one that's ending at 3 p.m. That gives us more time to do that. We're also going to... Yeah, we're going to go to the Pawnshop first and sell all this stuff off. Then we're going to initiate the 3 p.m. one. And then we'll immediately initiate the 4 p.m. one. Once we've won that auction, so we can get those 2 done today. And I do not believe that 4 is going to be enough for us to finish out this run. So we'll most likely have to sleep for a night, do another auction in the morning, and that'll cover our needs. Yep. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to do at least 2 more auctions. Possibly 3. We'll see how this goes. So yeah, it's always good to check when certain things are happening so we can kind of set up the time frames properly. So if I grab the other one, there's a good chance we wouldn't have actually made the 3 p.m. clear on that. Alright. Let's see what's in here. It doesn't look like anything super impressive. Again, we're not getting a lot of really good items, but that's fine. The minimum requirement for this is that we get just a little bit from each one of these. Enough to make back our money, and then maybe 100, 200 bucks.
Yep.
I mean, it's giving us a price that says there's probably more in here than I'm actually seeing directly. Alright, cool. We are going to now immediately sign up for the other Village People auction, which is happening right over here. Alright, Big Texas Bob, what you got? There's a bunch of stuff in here. I don't see anything rare. Could be wrong. That box might be housing some fun rare stuff.
Okay.
$10 donate. The $10 bid is definitely not inspiring confidence. I mean, it happens. It's fine. Oh, come on. Just choose if you're gonna outbid me now. Let's do it early. Win? Why are you doing that? Yoon? I don't know how to say that guy's name, but Phil. So we're going to start rooting through here, and we're going to sell all of our instant sale items. We're going to open this box and see what's in here. We've got a rare. We might, in fact, do this before. Depends on if we get a rare in the other box as well, which I don't think we did. So we may, in fact, get it in 4. We're probably going to get it in 5. And that's, like I said, pretty common. Alright, so all these small objects we're going to jam into here. Everything that we can fit inside. I think this might be a little much. We can probably fit it in. Technically inside the box. Alright, so let's go loot the last 2 things from here. We are going to just throw that across. Throw that out there like that. Oh, we got 2 other items that need identification. Other small items. It's fine. We're not quite worth the squeeze, I don't think. The juice wasn't worth the squeeze. Just sell off a few more items. Jam more things in places. And start doing more Jenga stacking. Another locked box. Locked boxes, again, not great. If this were a casual run, you'd take them to a shop, you'd have them unlock the thing for you, and you would, you know, you'd revel in the fact that, like, you had to wait a little bit, it might be something good, it might be junk, but in reality, this is just a waste of time for us. Stop rolling. Thank you. Ask a rolling pin to stop rolling. What kind of monster am I? Fishing pole, fishing pole. Again, a lot of stuff is weirdly shaped. Fishing poles are one of them. Cheap necklace. Alright, I think we're gonna need to do one more auction on top of this. It's fine. I don't think we're gonna make it with 2 blues. And an insta-sale tub. We are going to do a different piece of tech right now. Normally we would do bed stuffing for a lot of these things, but what we're going to do here is we're going to do an object drop, essentially a drop and drive. So we're going to drop the object and immediately get it in a drive, and it's going to stack it like that. And now we've got our fun, completely unstable, unrealistically set up collection of items. When we stop, that object will fall. Drop and drive was the original main tech of the game, where you'd stack a bunch of things in a sort of Jenga fashion and then drop the last item. But because we found bed stuffing, it's gotten a little bit different since then. Everything's regained its physics. I'm going to sell these objects. We got 2 things left to identify that weren't identified before. Simple as that. Sell those, and as I mentioned previously, we are definitely going to need to sleep a night. Which is kind of expected. It's what you expect to happen. So we're going to go over here to our lovely little tube. Look at this tube. Tube in the middle of nowhere. We're going to grab these insta-sale items that kind of sit outside of it. And we're going to rest. So that's like 30 bucks of just kind of sitting there on the ground in insta-sale objects. We're going to lose $112 due to that loan. Yes, we had to pay back part of the loan. I was, in fact, wrong. But we got another 20 bucks back in insta-sale items, which is good. Having to sleep the night, we're going to go and we're going to sign up for this Village People auction. This should push us over the boundary. If it doesn't, we will run another one then. And we're very close, so yeah, auction, sign up, thank you. Real simple. Alright, we're gonna just bid this thing up here and sell all of that off. So here's the thing. Reds are worth 15 renown, right? So if we do the math, and we shouldn't do math on stream, we need 10 green items to cover the renown. The price of this makes me think we might have a blue in here. If we've got a purple, that poses a substantially larger problem. Alright, well this is definitely going to be worth some money. Let's see if there are any blues in here. Alright, so scan, open. There is 1 blue. There's 2 blues. We got our money back. This is going to be the last auction we need to do. Renown definitely covers it. Assuming that we make enough money off of these blue sales, and that there's enough green items in here to cover that cost as well. We're gonna fix that broken radiator for a couple extra bucks. This sculpture. Insta-sale items, more boots. Boots and a bucket. We got a notebook as well. Notebook goes in there. So everybody wants to buy a slightly used notebook, am I right? That's what everybody's vying for, those partially used notebooks. Alright, so we're gonna drop all of these items in the back. Again, we got a really interesting set of stuff in this that we didn't really get a lot of, like, big items that needed stacking that were kind of, like, outrageous and nonsensical. Yeah, there we go. Like so. Drop you on the back. Like that. And we're gonna sell this. And that's going to be a very good time for us. Pretty sure that is world record for this particular run. This has been a running theme. I've tried to record now a couple times, and I keep beating the record that I've got set currently. Maybe I've gotten better at the game. Maybe we're just getting incredible amounts of luck. But there we go. We are exactly 2,000 and exactly 10. So we're going to do that. And we're going to buy the pawn shop. And we're good, y'all. That is time. Yeah, 1906. That's 4 minutes faster than the last record that was set up, and like a minute and a half faster than the last record I did hasn't been submitted yet. So this is a series of really good RNG. We were just right there on cash. If we hadn't grabbed all of those instant buy items, the instant sell items rather, we would have had to do another auction, which is why we have a 23-minute estimate for this particular category. So that's kind of where we're at. There are other cases in which it could go a bit longer. If we get a purple item, that could definitely mess things up. So really, this kind of covers all bases. 23 minutes should cover that pretty cleanly. So thank y'all for your time. I truly appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.